Evening all, how are we doing? I'm here, I think. Yeah, I think I'm here. Most of years anyway. How's it going? Random Saturday stream. We don't normally do these, but I think Fallout London is working and stuff, I think. So, you know, I thought it'd be rude to wait till Monday. Also, I don't want to wait till Monday. There we go. We're all doing well, having a good weekend. See, there's lots of us chatting away. I do like that. Well, I mean, I see a blur where chat's supposed to be, so that's promising. Soon rectify that. And I'm going to put my fan on now because it's quite warm in it. Voila. Evening all. Right. I'll have to start over here because you're chatty tonight, which I like. So, scroll. Evening Steve, evening Belfast, how are we doing? Come on in, evening Noel, evening Cardran. Evening Quick Spike, hope you're doing well. It's a long time no see, but it's probably over the top of it. Just a while no see. Doesn't have the same ring to it though, does it? How are we doing? So where are we back there? Okay. Evening Tango, how's it going? Scroll. I think we might be more or less catching up. Cool, we are wonderful. Alright. Keeping busy, that's what we like to see. You have a question, Caledron. Am I ever nervous for streaming? No. I've been doing it regularly for long enough now that it's old hat, so... You know, and remember I've got monitor, lump of plastic, metal and glass in the form of a camera over there. I'm sitting in an empty room here, aren't I? So, all I've got there is some text next to a camera. So, which kind of disappears, really. A bit like when you watch TV or play a video game, you stop seeing the frame of your TV, assuming it's old and has one, or, you know, which all my stuff is. But, you know, you stop seeing the room around you or whatever. It's kind of like that. But anyway, how are we doing, Adrian? All right? But yeah, initially, not exactly nervous when I first started doing it. Nervous is not the right word, but it's something in that general direction initially. Now, when you step out on a stage and everybody's in front of you and you're about to start playing an instrument, or I suppose probably acting or something like that as well, that's bloody terrifying the first time, as in, like, your hand's going to be like this. Which makes playing instruments quite hard, but yeah, this is not too bad. Yeah, doing good, thanks, quick. So, a couple of quick orders of business before we dive in. Obviously, you may have noticed the paid promotion tag. It's nothing to do with Fallout London on this occasion. It's to do with stuff in the background here, which some of which has been kind of given to me by Bethesda. So, kind of product placement type deal. There you go. That's what that's about. And regarding Fallout London, which you probably know this already, it's a mod for Fallout 4. It's unofficial. It's not canon, blah, blah, blah. If you guys do want to play it, it's PC only and probably going to stay that way. Sony and big mods are not really a thing, and they'd have to work with Xbox to make it workable on that side, or at least Bethesda, and that seems unlikely to happen. So that's where that is at the moment. How are you doing, Mark? You all right? So yeah, that's kind of that. If you guys do want to play this, you shouldn't need the most powerful computer ever, because it's basically Fallout 4, and that's 2015, which is, you know, 9 years ago now. But if you're going to, I would say get it on GOG or GOG, Fallout 4 Game of the Year edition, that is. You will have to get Fallout London from there, because it's the only place it's hosted, and go down that road. Excuse me a second. The Fallout London website's got all the information about installing it, which is not complicated if you're on that side. If you already have the game on Steam and you're a confident modder, you can go that way. But you're more likely to run into difficulties. So if you're not a confident modder, or you just want to save yourself some hassle, the GOG side is much, much easier to do. Evening, Ancient, all right? Evening, Neil? So that's my general advice. Fallout 4 is currently on sale on GOG if you want to go that way. It's like 16-ish quid, I think, at the moment. It's somewhere around there. So obviously that will change on down the future, but there's some FYI information for you. In my case, I'm playing it on my Steam copy of Fallout 4, so we'll see how this goes. The intro sequence and opening section, equivalent to being inside the vault, effectively, that works fine, but I think it always does. So I've done some other stuff to try and make sure there aren't any issues. So we'll see how it goes. But, you know, we're playing a mod, and first session of any new thing is always... There may be some technical challenges, but even more so in this case. So, that's all that orders of business out of the way. Let's fire this thing up. $16.99. Yeah, I think it's about the same over here, but in pounds. You in the US, Coke Smoke? I thought you were elsewhere. I don't know why. In fact, I do know why, actually, but... Okay, that doesn't look like it's... we might already have hit a snag. Unless I did something wrong there. Right, I think that's better. Yeah, that's better. Right. Now, hopefully, I won't have too many issues with copyrighted music, but I don't know. I'll stay away from the radios. I'll say this much. The music on the radio, some of it's the same, some of it's new. And they've redone radio stations, and they've got original radio stations, stuff like that, in the mod. So, if you do want to check it out on your own time, you can, but we won't here because, you know, copyright's like, in Vermont. Oh, okay. Pretty part of the world from what I understand. So, stay safe and remember, mind the gap. That is so spectacularly London and I love it. I hope the tube network's in some way in here. I assume it is, but... Right, new game. I'm going to be playing on normal mode because from what I understand, or normal difficulty to start off with, from what I understand it is significantly more challenging, this mod, than basic Fallout 4, so... Yeah, it's up to you, Mark. There's a lot more hoops to jump through if you want to do it on Steam, because you have to roll back the next-gen patch, and it's a lot more complicated to do. I did it manually, which is actually not that complicated, but it is time-consuming, and there are, you know, steps and stuff. All the information is on the Fallout London website, which is linked in the description of the stream if you want to find the link to it. But, yeah. Got a lot of... pretty spaces over there. Anyway.
Since the dawn of man, when tribes beat each other to death over necessities, the will to power has been the driving force of mankind. When the great fires of humanity's ambition ravaged the earth, it was not our doing, for the bloodiest chapter of human history had only begun. Britain was not spared the hellfire. And London, a monument to mankind's ambition, was returned to the state of nature. Those who emerged from the ashes did so from a network of underground bunkers known as Pindar stations. And so it was that the embers of civilization would ignite once again. Over a century later, through the military might of the Tommies, an aristocratic parliament continues to give orders. But few are still listening. In the Tower Hamlets, the fifth column rises. Training drums beat and uniforms march, all in the name of their dear leader, Eve Varney. Across the Thames, in the pastures of Richmond, a great army gathers strength. Styled on the Camelot knights of days past, they're headed once more unto the breach. For there are whispers of angels beneath this hallowed land, a curtain of illusion and intrigue, a puppeteer behind the scene. Only one thing is certain. Those who take the road to Westminster will be forever changed. Because in mankind's pursuit of power, there is no price too high, no life too valuable, and no ideal too sacred. Because war never changes.
No subtitles on there, which suck, because I didn't quite catch, having watched this twice now, the name of the stations that people took shelter in. The voiceover is done by a Doctor Who actor, apparently. Former Doctor. I'm not quite sure who. I did see something to that effect, but I didn't quite see... I'm not 100% sure if it was actually accurate or not. But yeah. Cool narration. As the start of a new setting and scenario goes, they build the vibe and the tension and stuff like that really, really well. That's really, really cool. It's got that feeling at the start of like a new Fallout game, something like that. Sylvester McCoy, is it? That was the face that I saw, but I was also like, they could have put the wrong picture up there because, you know, it's what is it, like 15-something doctors now, ish. So. Sometimes errors get made. It was very much third party, so. Yeah, there's something else. Ammo's hard to find. There we go. Yeah, so I hear. Yeah, Vermont's definitely somewhere I wouldn't mind visiting. So from what I understand, Quicksmoke, somewhat related to the Scottish Highlands in appearance, which is not terribly surprising, given that they're the same mountain range, I think. It sort of runs through all that, the Appalachians and everything going up from there, sweeping across to Scotland. Historically. Yeah, I've seen some of that. I'm looking forward to that. It'd be good fun. If you were listening to Parliament, yeah, that seems about right. Definitely. Oh, we'll see what happens. Be a mixed bag going forward, but at least it won't be the same steaming, burning bag of turds that it was before. Ah, it'll be a different bag of turds. And I notice our shiny new Prime Minister is already back to his usual tricks of stabbing his mates in the back. Because he's nice like that. Anyway, moving on. Let's play Fallout.
Subject has been performing adequately.
That guy on the right creeps me the fuck out.
In visuals, nothing unusual.
Not this guy, that guy.
Quiet. Smythe will be pleased.
How are they in appearance?
Uncertain. Perhaps we should take a closer examination.
G'day. So here we go. Not the best situation to be doing this in, I think. Obviously you got the blurring around the edge for good reason, but I get the whys, but it does have its drawbacks. Fine, that's straight out of Fallout 4. Some of these aren't, some of them aren't. Like, that seems to be fairly new. There's definitely some new options in here, and there's basically a lot of modded hair in here. I was initially tempted to start off with this guy, but I don't think I'm going to. I think I'm going to start off with this guy and work from here. I've got some ideas about what I want to do, so that nose is way too large. I think that's probably going to be better. That's probably okay. Let's tweak the eyes a little bit. We're on tired 3, aren't we? I think I'm happy to leave those as they are, but I'm going to do is that, I think. Adjust the ears a bit. Okay. Tweak the jaw a little bit, so that probably. Okay. And we'll in a little bit. I'll make his chin a little bit smaller as well. Can I do a sarcastic joke playthrough? Probably not. This is a mod, Earth. A ridiculously humongous overhaul mod that basically reworks the whole darn game, but it is a mod. Now, first thing I want to do is change the colour, because when I did this before, I wanted to change the colour after I changed the hairstyle, and the option had disappeared, or it wouldn't come up. So that might be something to keep in mind. I'm thinking chestnut brown's not bad. Kind of do want to go a bit darker, I think. Cool brown. dark brown. So we're currently sitting on jet black, and that's way too black. That's the one deep brown, I think. Right, hairstyles. Now we've got, at the bottom here, all the usuals. But once you start going up, you start getting combinations of the usual stuff to create stuff that's slightly thicker and more interesting. I think I kind of have some ideas about what I'm going to go for. Nah. It's a little bit... I'm going to get rid of the waster ones because I'm not down for that. Nah. That actually isn't terrible, although it's a bit of a weird combo. Casual Ranger. It's a bit too much puffiness to that, I think. I feel like I might want to change the colour again, because it is a little darker than I really want to be, I think, still. Let's do that. Mods controller friendly. I'm not though, Cooks, mate. Not by choice. There's some games that it's definitely the way to go, but this is not one. Never has been in the past, anyway. In fact, I'm so not controller friendly that it actually makes my arms and my wrists hurt when I start if I use controllers for too long, because I'm just not used to it. We try and pick the pace up a little bit on this. I know more or less where I'm going. More or less. It's definitely a bit too thick for what I have in mind there, though. Don't really like that, I don't think, with too much forehead on it. Colonial Pompadour, that's a bit much. There's definitely some tweaks I do want to make still. Staring at his face like this. Like Ronan, how's that? Not quite what I'm after, but it's close. Could work. Like asphalt, I think is the best I've found so far. Getting most of the way through this now. Back to stuff I looked at earlier. Yeah, that was the one I think I'll go for. So one of the things I want to do is chin up a little bit, I think. Those are still maybe a little bit big. Let's change the forehead type a little bit. That a little bit more on point. Bring the jaw in just a little. Yeah. I'm picky, I'm just particular. Let's change the skin shade a little bit, make him a little bit more British looking. Need to change his facial hair a little bit. I've got some ideas on that though. Not going to go big beard this time, I don't think. Well, not beard specifically. I'm probably going to go big moustache though. Beast isn't bad, but there's a version of it that they've added in that combines a couple of different bits and pieces. So you can combine multiple beards in this. Well, mods do that anyway, but including this one, which is quite cool. Moustache Abe is an interesting combo. Now, some interesting combinations that work quite well, like that, for example. Not for this, not for the look I'm going for, but some of these do work better than others. Loon Beast, it's a bit too much. Yeah, so is that. That's not bad. Again. There we go. Now we're talking. The Beast burns. Beast with some side E's. Now we're talking. Okay. Let's get some tweaks on here. Let's put some scars on here. Works for me. Back a little bit though. Okay, I'm going to dial that back a bit as well. Yeah, I've added some extra stuff in here that's quite cool. This one is not in the base game, but leaves us looking a bit like this, which I'm quite liking. So we'll accept that. Base tattoos are not particularly exciting. They never really were they? In Fallout at all, really? Some colour into his lips, maybe? Yeah, that works, maybe. Eye socket shade. Dial it back a little bit. Yeah, works. Yeah, that's not bad. Back a bit. Just rough him up a little bit. That's a bit much. Down to about there. That's not bad again. Here we go. 2 hours later. No, it's not going to take 2 hours later. I'm nearly there now. I don't think I want any of those. No. Back. There's something I want to do. Yeah, I want to change his eye colour. Ooh, that's getting creepy. A little bit too bold, really, many of these colours. I might stick with dark grey, maybe, or... Yeah, I think that's the way we're going to go. Cool. So, body... I'm quite select this, like this, the distortion from the environment is there for a reason and all, but it's not quite ideal, really, is it? I don't know, I'm okay with seeing how this pans out. Yeah, definitely a nice change from US Scaledra. Yeah, that's what I was doing, Steve. Drop them quite a long way back so they're less visible. Like, when you look at them like that, you can see them, but not over the top, I think. Cool.
Excellent. A rapid progress is being made. And with zero anomaly.
Of course. Now, what about their physical and mental development?
Right, so I'm going to try and remember what I actually did here. I want that there. Want that. I think that's close to where we want it. Yeah, hang on. One second, actually, I'm wearing horrific pyjamas, you don't need to see that. Right. This is the fallout for I don't know what you call it. Wasteland Survival Guide, the strategy guide that's back when those things were actually printed. I want to just refresh my memory. Yep, 3's where I want to be there. There are some differences, but as far as having a strong start goes, I definitely want more there. Endurance is pretty much a dump stat, although... Ooh, let's not rip the pages. Maybe not so much in this game. I've got 1 point. And I can already have toughness anyway. Belly's not that worth having. Charisma 6, that's fine. Intelligence 6, that's fine. Agility. 1 more point in agility is probably where I'm going. Yes. Well, you see, if ammo is scarce in this game, do you want to rethink a couple of decisions a little bit? Like, maybe not too much. Yeah, that would be a good one to have nonetheless. I think that's what we're going to do. Right, I'm going to put 1 point into agility, and that will do for now. It's a solid spread for starting with. Yeah, the flippers, how's it going? Evening Dale. Yeah, what they've achieved or seem to have done so far is pretty impressive, I think. We'll see how many issues we actually have. I've done what I can to mitigate as many as possible, but without full testing, obviously, because then I'd end up spoiling stuff. Full spiffing, I'll find that interesting. The scientists are examining your attributes. What are the findings? They're going to find me, can't type for shite, but that's nothing new about that. So, this is a new, entirely mod-related part of the setup, which is quite cool. Don't tell you actors. Yeah, we were talking about that before, actually. Sylvester McCoy does the opening cinematic chat. Neil Newburn's in here somewhere as well. He did Astarion in Baldur's Gate 3. And other things as well. That's what he's best known for at the moment, though. So, Acrobat. Figure it out for great motion. 10% movement speed, but lose 50 pounds of carry capacity. No. You can have up to 2 of these or none, if you prefer. So, 0, 1 or 2. Chem head. Lose 1 to special when not under influence of chems, but know how to make them last. Quadrupling duration. Claustrophobic. That's quite fun. +1 to your specials outside, but -1 inside. 4 eyes. You're not blind, but you're getting there. Gain 1 perception when wearing glasses, but lose 1 without them. That's quite a fun one. Gifted. You have more innate abilities than most, but struggle to improve them. Gain +1 to each special, but suffer 15% less experience. Gain. Heavy-handed. Swing harder, but rarely exert yourself. Melee and unarmed attacks do more damage, 20% more, but power attacks don't do anything at all, which is actually not bad, because this is still built on Fallout 4's mechanics, and power attacks are not particularly great. They're better than the Iron 76, but still. That's actually quite good if you want to go melee, I would think. Hoarder. Do you really need that rubbish? Gain 75 pounds of carrying capacity, but movement speed drops to 0 when over encumbered. So you can carry more, but if you get over the limit, it hits you harder. This is one I am going to have. Kamikaze. Regenerate action points faster, but take more weapon damage. I don't know if I can actually back out with that. I don't think I can now that I've made that choice, but that's fine. Yeah, I'll take a bit. It'll make the game kind of a little bit harder, which I'm fine with. But not running out of action points will be kind of fun, so. Night Owl. What is sleep? More intelligence and perception at night, opposite during day. Numbskull. You aren't the sharpest knife in the drawer, but you gain strength and endurance. But your intelligence is capped at 3. No. Puritan. Body is a temple. +1 to strength and endurance. This is reversed if you drink alcohol or consume chems, excluding Stimpaks, Radex, and Radaway. And Sleepwalker. This is kind of a wild wasteland thing. How's it going, Tree? All right? In that every time you sleep, you can wake up in strange places with no idea how you got there. So it's a bit like Wild Wasteland beats Vintage Nuka Shine, which I'm also not going to take. So I'm just going to take the one, because I kind of like it. The rest of them are a bit not right now for me, I think. So yeah. Evening, Nate. How are you doing? Couldn't wait to play it. You got it in 1.
Gentlemen, I trust everything is going well.
Tremendously so. In fact, it may be our best work yet.
Yeah, he's up that way somewhere.
Good. The subject looks ready for conditioning. Within a week or so, we can wrap up Phase 1.
Recognise that voice, actually.
Thank you, sir. I'll set Phase 1 on autopilot.
See that it's done.
Set Phase 1 on autopilot.
Hello, yeah. Doing all right?
Not to worry. Let's put them back under.
Well, somebody's busted. Don't shoot me, please, lads. Whoever you are. Blown the way in and shot the scientists. I passed out. When I did this in the testing earlier. I ended up looking the other way when the controls locked up for that for those guys busting in, so I didn't see any of it. So I deliberately looked that way this time so that I could see that. Broken Angel. Here we go. I like the font they've used. It's definitely very British and it appeals to my personal sensibilities. Union PC, how we doing? So here's the thing. Can't just get out because it's still the tube I'm in is still intact. On the other hand, I do kind of like the fact you have to break your way out. It's not quite as simple to do as it could be, so making sure you get plenty of the glass broken so you can actually climb out is definitely the way. Okay, welding goggles, surgical mask, surgical gloves. There's a thing that's different to like Fallout 4. You wear gloves. It's definitely harder to see this with lights in my face. Ooh, Excalibur and Blood Pack. There's more stuff in there last time I did this. Let's grab some useful scrap, because I don't doubt I will need it. Reminds you of Dr. House and the Institute at the same time. Definitely Institute vibes, at the very least. Got ourselves a real live dead one. In my case, that would be an Iron Maiden reference. I'm not quite sure what it was referencing when Iron Maiden made the reference, but I'm sure they did reference something else. So this is where the break-in occurred from. Actually, there's some kind of hatch up there. Can't really see it. Well, you might be able to see it better than me, actually. Knowing it was going to be dark, I've got main room light off, so there's as much darkness around the screen as possible, but even so. Bobby pins, didn't have those last time I did that. That's an improvement. You spent last night playing it. Don't blame you. Does this have settlement building? I think it might, you know. I don't know, but I get the vibe that it does. Yeah, spoiler, don't try and go through there. It doesn't end well. It's quite weird and creepy. I love the Freemasons related symbol up there. I'm curious to see what the tie-in is going to be. Peace in our time. Tensions and fears rise as conflict looms. Definitely cool. It's a GOG t-shirt. Not unusual, that, actually. But, it's quite fun. So if you're curious, this is a list of Patreon and Coffee backers for the mod. With all of their names in there, related to the tier they're on and the platform they backed the developers on, which is quite cool. So that's you. You can find that in there. Did I grab the Pet Boy thing? Not yet. We haven't got that far yet. First desk fan acquired. That's it. Game completed. I have seen it, though, the new Pet Boy. So when I was running around first, it's so dark over here that I didn't even see that there was another door. Could not find my way through it for a disgustingly long amount of time. So it's probably going to be a theme. Speaking of labs, Phew. Steel and aluminium and gears will probably be useful. If it ain't, it'll probably be valuable. At least the aluminium might be, traditionally. A pencil sharpener or something else? I don't know. I feel like if it was a pencil sharpener, it'd be on the side. Yeah, it should be on the side of the desk, not the front, because it is a pencil sharpener. Ooh, foot locker. Nice. Nothing in it, right? But... terminals are awesome. Love the way that just shoved it off the desk there. This is just very, very cool. Even got a mouse. Don't have that in the US, do they? Missing shipment. From the look of that. Unauthorized content detected. Bunch of redacted stuff. File integrity 1.6%. I have redacted and corrupted your file. External access detected. Do not write out mission statements. This was covered in orientation. Oh, it's supposed to be mission statement. Okay. The troopers have secured us a batch of the rad shrews. That's so British. For testing. I would have preferred working with rad rats, but it seems they were chased off by their counterparts. Judging by the size of the rad shrews in the London Bridge station, I don't entirely blame them. Testing on captured rad shrews going well. Multiple have died, but the remaining ones are stronger than ever. Yay! I'm especially proud of the one we affectionately refer to as Big Dave. I'm now going to move us on to the next stage of development, which will introduce more vitamins into their diet. We'll also simultaneously reduce their feed to see how they cope. I predict a lot of them will die, but so we better get the nets ready to capture some more. Smythe should be content with the results. Progress has been made, and exciting new things have been discovered. Not only did the rad shrews surpass expectations, but some of the results correlated with our prize subjects next door. Hello. Utterly fabulous to see it all coming together. With any luck, Smythe will visit the laboratory soon and see our progress. The rad shrew. A small carnivorous mammal, the rad shrew seems to have mutated from its much smaller counterpart, the common shrew. Unlike the common shrew, which is insectivorous, there's a word and a half, its evolution along the food chain now permits it to hunt much larger prey. Rad shrew has tiny eyes and a large nose, giving it a keen sense of smell. Rad shrews snuffle through the undergrowth for their prey and can be found in most habitats, but prefer dirt flooring, woodland and grassland. Active by day and night, they are very territorial and aggressive for their size and can sometimes be heard fighting. Their high-pitched squeaks particularly noticeable during the summer. Reset door mechanisms. Shit. Angry rad shrews. Hide and teeth on that one. Beating creatures to death with your bare hands over here. I got the right character name. Earthquake! That is quite cool. Pick up the device. Squinting hard here because I can't see in the dark. Yet. Looks like that got ripped off a vault. There's a Vault-Tec containers with no Vault-Tec logos because Vault-Tec's not over in the UK, I don't think. I believe so. There's a Pip-Boy. And there's a device. I kind of didn't notice the Pip-Boy last time. I'm not sure what happens if I hit that. Touring Company Limited, Team Link, Diagnostic, Test. It's quite small, this. Data mine results. What makes you special? Strength, perception, description of your attributes. Okay. Corrupted data. Okay, I just wanted to do that just in case I ended up with a Pip-Boy a traditional Pip-Boy rather than the device from the mod. Pip-OS supports health notifications, munitions monitoring, VATS tracking, and audio playback. Additionally, integrates with the onboard computers of Power Armor, allowing users to access their Pip-Boy from within the armor via a HUD-like on-visor display. Further data mine results required. Imperative to discover what VATS is. Discover how integration with Power Armor works, in case it may correctly power a few remaining antiques in London. Ooh. That's a good question. Power Armor in London. Data mine results. Pip-OS supports VATS on Vault-Tec assisted targeting system mechanic. When using VATS against humanoid enemy, 7 different areas can be targeted. Head, torso, left arm, currently held weapon, left leg and right leg. Don't recall that, actually. Although it may be in addition for the mod, I don't know. Or maybe my memory is just not that good. However, there may be other points available when facing off against non-humanoid creatures, e.g. robot combat inhibitors and ants antennae. When targeting a part, screen displays percentages of how likely attack will hit targeted area based on distance from target, stability, visibility of body part, and combat skill. Further results required. Seems to be advanced technology whose developmental origins have been lost to time. Despite this, the basic components of the system seem to be transferable to the reverse-engineered device. Okay. It explains the links to the Pip-Boy, which is replaced with the device. And I really like the take on this, and they went a different route for this. It's basically a PDQ. Tablet type deal. Physical, old school tape machine type thing. Must be the one I got in my living room downstairs. No Vault Boy, because it's not Vault-Tec, it's Angel. Can't press those myself, but I can press them up here. So, no weapons, but I got some clothes, bunch of lab coats. They're all apparently the same. And we've got a utility belt, which I want to make a point of demonstrating, because here's me in basically a Vault suit, currently listed as a test subject suit. Looks a lot like a Vault suit, with t-shirt arms on it. So I can put t-shirt and slacks on, which is a bit too colourful, bright and clean, really. So, and also it has bugger all stats. Even my test subject suit's got better stats than that. But 1 damage protection and 15 energy protection from a loud coat. Gloves don't do anything apart from cover my hands. There's a surgical mask, which I could wear. And it seems to work better with the mustache than they often do in 76, but I'm not going to wear it. Because I look like a beast. Welding goggles, also not really going well on my character. And they don't have any particular benefit either. Do I have a stim pack yet? No, I do not. Excalibur, however, buffs all of my special by 2, which is quite cool. Decent distribution of bobby pins at the moment. 4 bullets. There we go. But also, you can see I'm wearing a utility belt, which is clipping right through this outfit, but that's fine. And it's got that little kind of slot on it that the whole unit just chunks into, basically a holster. Not quite. It's quite awesome, that. I really like the design on that. Speaking of things I also really freaking like, this. Attaboy docking port. It's called an Attaboy rather than a Pip-Boy, apparently. And look at this. Oh, so Mega Drive. I love it. Look a bit like Dr. Robotnik with the goggles on. Yeah, it's not a good look. That was loud. This is going to take all of this stuff because there's a decent chance it's going to be saleable at some point. I'm sure I will need cash. I wonder what they're using for cash in this. Is it still caps or is it something different in the UK? Could well be. Gmod called it a pip pad. Interesting. It's inaccessible. Roid. A bit like buff out. Steroids. More of the same. Can I do this thing? I did. Opportunity for bullets.
It's got no power. The bloody thing won't budge. Winston, you have a go. You got it, boss. Uh-huh. Yeah, no power. I can be routed from the main network. But... what the fuck's that on the camera? Right outside, look. Ain't they one of the floaters? I don't give a fuck.
I think you just called me a floater.
They'll have to find the long way.
Rerouting to emergency power.
You think we might have had number Thursday on this? Well, that would be cool. And the lights have gone out. There's a torch over there. Guess that's going to attach to my belt or something. A clip like that on it. Although not very stably. It would need a second point of attachment, really, wouldn't it? Anyway. Let there be light. It's a bit more like a head torch than a Pip-Boy light, because you've got a bit of a vignette type thing going on. Which I quite like. We'll see how it goes. I'll find out soon enough, I'm sure. Big timer. I feel like that's could be used for grenades. Now that's how a pencil sharpener should be attached to a desk. Got one of these ones. Too bothered about brain fungus. Stuff. It's probably going to be way too heavy to be worth trying to carry around. Wonderland and bloody surgical gloves. Can't see them. Have a look at them later though. Some energy cells and a battery cell. Not sure what the details of that is right now, but I guess we'll find out. More bobby pins. So, handy fuel. Sending me this way. Oh, filing cabinets. Anything good? Egg pan, yeah. Potentially. Coolant cap. Ah, hole in the wall. Okay. Quite easy to miss that. We're going this way, as indicated by the floor.
Where are you going? I doubt you'll make it far, someone such as yourself.
Smythe,
You were
baby?
more useful as a lab rat. But alas, it seems I'm not long for this world. It's a shame, really. There was so much I wanted to do.
Head of the Angel faction dying already? That seems strange.
Be seeing you.
Move again now. Unless, of course, he just wants us to think he's going to end up dead, which is plausible. Too difficult. Pity, because I've got bobby pins. To save, because I've got a sneaking suspicion we're going to start having crashes. It might happen somewhere soon. Tickets for money, is it? Oh, we'll find out. We're now getting past the point, well, we are now past the point I got to in my testing phase, so I didn't go any further than that, because I didn't want to get too many spoilers. There's a lift there. Chain door to London there. Yeah. Have to see whether or not I want that. Strange. Okay, right. I didn't think my screenshots were working quite correctly then, but it seems they are. Recommend saving before loading screens, huh? Sounds a bit like how from 2001. Which bin? Feet are locked again.
You are quite the wayfarer, aren't you? Escaping all that hubbub. With all you've been through, I'm impressed. It seems I neglected to introduce myself.
Maybe not the same person. I don't know.
Very unprofessional. I'm Mr. Smythe. And you? Well, it doesn't matter who you are. Now,
dear.
I'm sure you have many questions, and perhaps someday I'll answer them. But for now, Wayfarer, let's not stand on parade. Since I'm all for giving one a sporting chance, I've unlocked the doors. Go. Stay safe, and remember, mind the gap.
It's creepy as hell, that tune. Reminds me of Battersea Power Station. Could be. Guess we'll find out. Cool. Stay away from radiation for right now. It's an interesting combination of items. I assume the doors you unlocked are those ones, but same time, it's kind of like a shopping centre, to be honest. Reservation shelters. Can apparently sit in one. How's it going, Shifty? I can't find the way out. Can't get in them. Derby hat, bowler hat, formal hat, summer hat, top hat. Where's head cleaner? Instead of a AB for a Brexo. Beer mug. Clothing irons. Half pints. Stands. I'm not sure about the summer hat. I think that might be better. The top hat's kind of fun, but it's a bit, the rim's just a little bit too large enough for my taste. I'm thinking the summer hat might be the play for now. Unless no hat at all is the play. I kind of like him without a hat at all because he looks a bit more like he's going to fuck you up without a hat on. Pre-war rations. I don't think I want mouldy food, but pre-war rations might be worth having. Good, good. No shopping centre here. Now the gents. Yeah, we were going to have a look at bloody surgical gloves, weren't we? I had some of those. I don't think I want bloody surgical gloves, to be honest. I don't think I really want surgical gloves at all, but... On the other hand, I'm rummaging around through litter and all manner of other filth, so maybe surgical gloves are exactly what I want. If I look upstairs in a bit... London Bridge Station, huh? Definitely not Battersea then. Okay. Well, for giving you a sporting chance, I've opened the door. Proceeds to stay here and hunt around. Right down here. The people would donate on the mod Discord. Yeah, they have done a pretty stellar job, or it seems so far anyway. Not there. Now it's up there rather. Well, I saw something that might potentially serve as a weapon for a minute, but seems not. Yeah, they do have a whole bunch of donation options on the website and stuff as well. But we went earlier, wasn't it? Yeah. There's that. Which may be the way out. There's London Bridge Station, which is that way. Well, hunch that is the way I need to go. Something bowler of some kind. Rim up bowler. Yeah or no? Did he unlock this one or not? No, he did not. It's chained. Okay, right. Here we go. Kind of excited. I have to see just how big this pans out to be, but I feel like DLC-sized mod sells it kind of short from the impression I've got. In the event of nuclear attack, take shelter in the nearest underground station. Protect and survive. Travel across the country in style, first and second class. British Imperial Ministry of Transportation. No graffiti. Sweet. I'm going quite a meat and glue and teeth. Still taking damage as a result of getting bitten by those buggers. I'd like some means of defending myself. Other than just punching rad shrews to death. It's so British. It does feel just about like Fallout, but also a lot not like Fallout, which is about where they should land, really, with given what they're doing with this mod. So yeah, exit through the gift shop. That looks new. Assuming it's not readable. Yeah, I'd take a bunch of them because I don't think I have much cloth actually on me. Beer? Oh, just a beer bottle. It's spooky and I like it. That is definitely one of the things I like about at the undergrounds and stuff like that for post-apocalyptic spookiness. They do really... I got murdered by rad shrews! RSPCA will be after me. I don't think the RSPCA are going to get the chance. The wildlife's going to fuck me up first. Quite a weapon without realising by any chance, have I? No. It looks too difficult. Yeah, the level up system's had a little tweak here and there as well. Which is cool. Yeah. I'll leave for now. Funny to spot objects I recognise from other places on occasion. Hell yes, I've got a walking stick as a weapon. It's not much, but it's a start. Hey, bowler, huh? Yeah. Yeah. Ah. Went slightly better this time. That pack will give me some health. This is probably the best I've got right now because I don't have any stim packs or anything. That'll do. Text and survive. Read. Trafalgar Square permanently marked on my map. Oh, very nice. Ooh. Yep, definitely. Hey, look at the pub. Pub looks cool. Found the bar again. Nuka-Cola. Made its way across the pond, huh? Cool, eh? Yeah. Not sure why they got lager on Ample. That's weird, but still. So you mentioned tickets as currency. I think it's supposed to be educating you about that there, I guess. Go find some. They deliberately left. Birthday cake! Little Fallout 3 reference. Teddy bears! British sweets, huh? Ikes! Somewhere to store your Ikes! That's quite a cool idea. Alright, Max. Yeah, definitely enjoying it. And yeah, at free, it's well, the definition of worth it shifts a little bit at that point, really, doesn't it? As to whether or not it's worth the time and effort it took to get it up and running. So far, yes. It's very, very cool so far. Stack of tea bag there. At the moments of just random British humour that have kind of been stuck in there, or little, you know, tweaking their nose at the Americanness of Fallout by sticking random ridiculous British things in, like a tea bag, or overly British things. It's quite entertaining, that. I wasn't expecting to happen, it made me jump. I don't take anybody's helmet yet. Been able to find the exit yet either. See, I did see something somewhere mentioning about this mod hand-holding a little bit less than Fallout usually does. And some evidence already shown. Aha, that's promising. Americans know what a tea bag is. Well, they'll have we'll get less use out of them on the whole, won't they? Yeah, per head of population or some nonsense like that. London in 2077 was replaced scarred by aftermath of a resource war. One thing that is struggling to survive. Yeah, can't even read that right. Guns with long barrels, increased accuracy while aimed, but decreased accuracy when shot from the hip. It's not well today. Hello. There's an underground train. It's overground. I don't know which part of the city. Well, we're at London Bridge, which would suggest near the river, which would generally mean an underground train overground is odd in this part of the
Mind the gap. Doors closing.
in this part of the city. So not having a seal between the carriages was weird as well. Wasn't very clear, that. Thank you very much for the sticker, Belfast. Do you appreciate?
You can expect delays and revisions to the timetables of this train service due to leaves on the track.
He's so fucking British. Evening, Stella. How's it going? You Debian? Leaves on the line. That's bright. Ah. Yeah, making tea with cold water. Yeah. That lone salt, salty cold water. One for the Brits for sure. United Kingdom was consumed by flames of, well, same date at 2:47. Yep, that adds up. American war with China finally engulfed the world in its cataclysmic conclusion. Basically, they're saying that the war to end all wars, the war, still happened the same time in the UK. Except they're assuming it's East Coast time, which makes sense because the precise time of day was established by Bethesda, I think. So healthy using Stimpack, eating food, visiting a doctor, drinking water, or sleeping in a bed. Ooh. Modified guns at a weapons bench. Is it crashing a lot? It has not crashed at all yet. Although I did do everything I could to make sure that would be the case. Lab rat, whatever those scientists did to you, it took a toll on your body. Until you find a cure for this ailment, you'll take 10% more damage in combat. Well, I'm already taking 20% more, I think, for one of the perks I took. So I'm a little bit squishy. But that's specifically weapon related. Further investigation into your origins may lead you to the remedy. Crash left you rattle, then it's take more than Stimpack to fix this kind of damage. Railway spine, okay. If you seek a medical professional, you'll do less damage in combat. Okay, so it wasn't displayed particularly well there, but the train crashed. I think I came out through the front door. But we're out. We're in London. Can you play in survival mode? I don't know. Let's have a look. Probably not, though. You can. There you go. Survival adds additional challenges such as no fast travel and saving only when you sleep. But I would warn you, it is, by all accounts, significantly more difficult than your average Fallout game. So don't necessarily go straight for survival assuming it'll be like every other Fallout game and a walk in the park if you don't. You might get your ass kicked. So, find a doctor, investigate my origins, cure my afflictions. Discovered. Train crash. Yeah. I'm currently armed with a walking stick and not very happy about it. Can't see much. It's very dark as well. Like the lighting approach is definitely different to most Fallout games. Or to Bethesda's approach. Wheelie bin! Cherry, iguana on a stick. Why would we have a iguana on a stick? That's one thing that might have wanted to change. It's a bit strange that we've got iguana on a stick in the UK. Longbow side. Globe Theatre, I know that's in here. Good for you, good for the country. Guitarist wanted. Please must have guitar. Can't read half of that. Easy Tea Company. Pulling the East India Company's logo there. Punk's not dead. Postbox. Milk float. Nice. It's so British. Love it. Victoria cigarettes. Oh god, even the adverts have historical references in. Love the aspect of needing to take care of yourself. It can be fun. So it's enough of a... Let's just turn that off just in case. Cider, okay. Lip of cider inside you. It's not creepy at all. So, glad you're doing well.
Bloody hell, what was that?
Sounded painful if you ask me.
Better not be those dogs up to something. I swear if it is.
Not everything's the dogs, Johnny.
You look like shit, mate. You alright? This one just came off the train, boss.
Quiet, the both of you. Well, well, well. If it isn't the lab rat. You made it out. You're
Reminds me of something already.
Ain't you? Never had a crash round here before.
Yeah, I thought those names I recognised from the guys trying to bust their way through the lab and into that door. Who are you? Charisma? Do you have any water? I'm really thirsty. Possibility of successfully persuading someone depends on special points and whether or not you have a specific perk. Whether or not you have suspicion special, the trait perk is indicated. Huh. I'm in the right state. Have you looked in the mirror? Who the fuck do you think you are? Any water?
Of course. Winston.
Here, enjoy.
Why, I'm in the right state. You know, there's going to be not a complete monster.
Name's Gaunt. Sebastian Gaunt. And these dredges are Chill Winston and Johnny Shrapnel. But you can ignore Johnny. We're the Vagabonds.
We're the roughest, toughest, sharpest gang round these parts. Not like the dogs.
Snuff it, Johnny. Don't scare away our new acquaintance. So, who are you exactly?
Voice acting's what we'd expect. That's fine. No Whitechapel Charlie. It's fun. Yeah, that reminds me of I get a feeling something like Kingdom Come actually, just or something else. Maybe a Witcher, maybe the early Witcher games. That's what it is. It's early Witcher games. I knew it was a European game. Bit too quick on the giving me shit thing there, I think. Not really sure. Woke up in a lab. The scientist. Then I got on a train. I'm lost and confused. I escaped the lab. I think I'm also a train wreck survivor. Unclear. It would appear I was stuck in some sort of lab. I was able to escape on the train before it crashed.
Is there a problem? Only the gentry use those trains. Looks like you're the wayfarer now, like the rest of us.
Don't think I'm a gentry. What's this place? Who are the dogs? Wait a minute. You're in that lab fighting the scientists. What's this place?
Lewisham, or what's left of it.
Who are the dogs?
The Isle of Dogs Syndicate. Johnny gets a bit excited about him.
Wait a minute, you're in the lab for... I don't think I'm a gentry.
Yeah, well, you don't look like it.
You're in that lab fighting the scientists.
Yeah, it was supposed to be a supply run.
We bought the location off someone in Thameshaven. Some old construction papers.
Yeah, not quite as much expansion to that as there would be in a professional game, you know, because it doesn't obviously have the budget behind it, but still cool for what it is. Need a doctor.
Well then, Wayfarer. Seems like you got two choices. You could head down that way to the Thames folk. Ain't exactly pleasant to look at, but appearances can be deceiving. They may even know a thing or two about that lab, seeing as they sold us the location. Otherwise, you can stick it out with me and my mates. We help you out, you help us out.
His voice makes you want to get it. Yeah, well, it's free if you've got Fallout 4 already. If you haven't on PC, then you need to get that. But, well, the Game of the Year edition or with the DLC. Try me like a Thames Haven, stick it out with you guys. What's wrong with the Thames Fleet? What do you mean helping you out?
You just enjoying the silence.
Well, just none of it sounds feeling. What's wrong with the Thames Fleet?
How can I put this nicely? They look like chewing gum stamped into the pavement.
That's nicely, huh? And when you say helping you out...
Let's just say that we're not the only gang sniffing around London. And we need help dealing with the competition. Obviously, we'd give you a little pick-me-up first.
And if none of that sounds appealing...
just wander off in a random direction, but I wouldn't recommend it. I doubt that you'd last long in your state.
Probably not. I don't know which way to go. They might know more about the lab, so they might be able to tell me something about my past. These guys don't seem to know much of anything, other than that he got conned into attacking it as a supply run.
Or are you just enjoying the silence?
And yeah, they're a bit Peaky Blinders type, so they're not particularly... I mean, they're not the most hostile group ever, but they're, to me at least. But they're not the nicest group either. No, I'm kind of tempted to try my luck in Thames Haven and see how that goes.
Is there a problem, or are you just enjoying
Decisions. Colin Baker's in it as well. Oh, that's cool. It's easier via GOG, Caldran, to install it. A lot easier, because you don't have to do the rollback. But if you got it on Steam, you will have to roll everything back, and there's a lot more involvement to it.
Is there a problem, or are you just enjoying the silence?
Supposedly, the downgrader mod that they will point you to, if you have a look on the mod's website, the Fallout London website, which is linked in the description, by the way, then, yeah, they'll point you towards a downgrader mod, and it's supposed to automatically do it. Wouldn't do it at all for me, wouldn't connect to my Steam, so it was completely useless.
Just enjoying the silence.
But they do also have on the website instructions for manually downgrading your copy of Fallout 4 to, you know, rolling it back to prior to the next gen update, which is the way I did go, and then combine that with the buff out mod to make things run a bit better. And so far, seems to be working all right.
You just enjoying the silence.
I'm going to go with Thames Haven because I think these guys are probably...
Suppose I'll just bandage me feelings. But I wish you luck with the Thames folk, Wayfarer. Head north to the Prilladog food factory. They can give you directions. Here, take this for the road. Its best days are behind it.
Ooh, I got a knife. Gift from Sebastian Gunn. It's better days in it's in better days in old Blighty, but nothing but a sharp-eyed blacksmith wouldn't work out. Rusted steel handles, standard blade, rusted steel blade, okay. And Balisong, so he's giving me a shank. Butterfly knife. Nice of him. That way. Also slightly cucumbered again, apparently. Yeah. More damage and it's faster. Cool animations. The store didn't work for you either, PC. Yeah, I think for a lot of people it just hasn't worked like at all, really, the downgrader. Marquis of Kent, huh? But, you know, it does, manually it isn't too complicated, it's just a little involved and time consuming. So he suggested I go north, didn't he? Visit Vagabonds after investigating Charybdis for 10 zone. Okay, that's fine. You get it downgraded. Yeah, I mean, I went through all of that and did it manually and stuff. It's definitely an exercise. It's just too useful, some of this stuff. Anything else up on the upper part of the boss? The shorts does nothing for me, but see how it looks. Oh, bloody awful. Did I pick up another hat that might be worth a look? Really? Worker cap, maybe. That could kind of work. That makes you look a little bit more friendly as well, and I kind of like look like he might fuck you up. Look, got going on there. Is there a time of day on here? Yeah, 3:15 in the morning, so at least the sun I can't see. Yeah, I shudder to think how you'd the downgrader would have to work on console, because you shouldn't be able to do it manually, I don't suppose. Lighted cigarette pack. Probably don't need that. Yeah, should be able to move a little bit more now. Banner run down Greg's. Yeah, Greg's alright. Not quite your local butcher or anything, but they're alright. They're supposed to be like an E-type Jag or something, but not. It does kind of look a little bit like it. Remains of the barbers. Cap.
Just getting warmed up over here.
Please send me your Thank him.
Fun. I can do this all day.
Fine, run then while I loot your mate. This is bored like. More damage but slow. Ooh, armour. Don't mind if I do. Weighs a bit, but still. Just in case I need it. This stuff actually quite heavy. Guessing I'll lose the lab coat if I put that on. Yep, thought I might. So, that instead of the harness, that's kind of tempting, I think. Really what I want. I guess it'll do. I might stick with the harness actually, because it's probably a bit more useful. I love the leathers for sure. I think your left leg is what I've already got, isn't it? Yes. It's a bit annoying. Right, where are the leathers? Be a full set. Be an upgrade. So I need to drop £3 somewhere. There's a couple. Tea bag I could eat. Some crap to get rid of, don't I? Rid of that. Okay, can move again. Evening Grey, how's it going? Yeah, we're mixing things up a little bit. I didn't want to wait until Monday, to be honest, to play Fallout London. Dumpster? Come on, you're doing so well. It's a bin. That. He's a bit of an odd hybrid with some oddly American stuff in, because of course it's a Fallout 4 mod, but Patrick, oi, stop fucking fighting. Leave Churchill alone. Take the dog. Alright. Thank the dog. Well, I do seem to have raider leathers on and not road leathers, so...
What is your problem?
Help your doggo out! Wait, there's a mini! There's a mini! Oh, I love it. Sun's coming up. I don't want to sit and wait a minute and let the sun come up. Oh, sounds like a terrible idea. It's like eat a tea bag and suck an ice cube. It just seems like a rotten way to party to me. I think he said come to this factory, didn't he? I've kind of forgotten already. And they'll point me in the right direction. There, right, that one I mean. The dog food factory. There we go.
Insane to take on the Tommies.
Tommy!
You lost.
Yeah, a little bit.
God save the Queen.
We got ghouls. Somebody in a police uniform of sorts. Regard Tommy Conscript. Okay.
What is your problem?
Calm down. Who even are you? You seem to be the one with the problem. Can I help you? Calm down. You seem to be the one with the problem.
Me? I've done nothing wrong. Me bloody dogs are dead because of you.
Sorry, what? Your dogs?
They were mine. Churchill and the others. Some were strays, maybe. But mine, I fed them every day.
Didn't realise what trips over the yours just kept under control. They're basically feral. Your actual dog is fine. Get over it. Yeah, I think that's the one we're going with. Keeping your eyes open for Reliant Robin. Yeah.
That ain't true. They took a liking to most people. Your ugly mug must have set him off. To be honest, he's always getting picked on by the other strays. He really needs a home. With me work and all, I don't really have time to take care of the little guy properly. Why not make amends for everything? Think you could adopt him? Churchill's his name.
Oh, Pat, can you do any tricks? Can I come back later? Not sure. Can you do any tricks?
Oh, I don't know. Just licking his balls counts a trick.
Not for a dog, no. Yeah, sure.
Great.
The dog?
He's a real good boy. You
Got
do
me a
right
dog.
by him, he'll do right by you. Just give him a little pat on the head if you want to take him with you. He's smart enough to work out the rest. Anyway.
Smart than his owner, anyway.
Talk. Why are you here?
Thames Haven, what's this place? Any work available? Doctor on the premises? What is this place?
This here is the Prilla Dog Chum Factory. We're the #1 canned goods supplier in London.
Dog food. It's a good trick if you're a copper, but not really a good trick if you're a dog. Work available? Do you have a doctor on the premises?
Doctor, here, you're having a... I'm not supposed to talk about our health and safety practices. It's in me contract.
Any work available?
I don't know. Talk to the owner. He's inside.
Alright. Thames Haven.
Thames Haven. Don't know why you'd want to go there. But if you insist, keep following the road, past the bunker, past Fesco, then turn right. Keep going, and you'll reach the old tube station. It's down there.
Fesco, is that an off-brand Tesco? Because it sure sounds like it. And then turn right.
Sure. God save
Right, now drop your keks and all your gear on the floor because it looks decent and I want it. Churchill, yeah boy, wanna come with me? Guess you'll do, come along then. Get away from me, beast. Maybe another time. Wanna come with me? Face your dog and press E to begin issuing commands. Talk. Hey boy, know any tricks? I thought he was going to pee on the lamppost for a minute then. Split up, find something for me. No any tricks? Doesn't seem to be doing any tricks that I can recognise right now. Yeah, that's interesting, Steve. Cool, I can dump some stuff on them that I don't actually need.
Got business here. We won't go quietly. You can count on that.
Sun's coming up. We're starting to get some weather. Me dog meat. Yeah. Can't say no to having a dog in our Fallout game if you've got the opportunity. It'd just be wrong, that. Oh, Bollock Breath is a good boy. Yeah, exactly. Sounds like the beginning of a song, actually, that. Oh, Bollock Breath, he was a good boy. Something like that. Do you know what? I'm going to try that again just in case it didn't work. Because since I've tweaked things to try and avoid the issues, screenshots feel like they're a little unreliable. How's it going, Caladron? Right, so there might be work to do for the owner in here. I assume Mind the Gap is going to have more significance than just being mildly humorous. I'm curious to find out what it is.
Stay safe, civilian. These are dark times.
What we got in here then? And my heroes investigate the shelter. Yeah, I was going to say, I don't know what I was expecting, but it wasn't whatever that is. Sure.
Come see what I've got.
So we got lots of dog food. I got You'll only buy food and stuff. Good start.
Farewell.
Frames are a bit jankier in here.
Yes? Huh?
Yeah?
Might be called Doc, but he ain't one. The game and mod bag, I'm gonna give it a go. Have fun, Codran. As I say, take a look at the website. As there's a whole load of installation instructions for GOG as well as Steam on there, so probably worth a look. Reports, intramail, urgent meeting, Tommy quota directive, Brahman beef shortage, demanding ingredient trials, ingredient success report, imperative payment deadline reminder. Wasn't quite what I had in mind. Paid vacation leave, health and safety regulations. Deleted by management. Paid vacation leave. Deleted by management. Tommy quota directive. Potential workers, we are failing miserably to meet the Tommy quota for this month. Country overseers are breathing down our necks, demanding immediate results. Effective immediately, all workers are to toil relentlessly, forsaking rest until quota is met. Failure not an option, let the machinery roar and the cans be filled without pause. In light of abysmal scarcity of Brahman beef, we find ourselves plummeting to the need of a replacement in order to continue our Prilla Dog Chum operations. We may feel desperation grips us as we seek alternative ingredients, but this is not the case. We've found alternatives in order to prevent the factory from grinding to a halt, get back to work or whatever else, basically. Ingredient success report. Acceptable news! After much grumbling and dissatisfaction, we've managed to find a marginally tolerable replacement for Brahman beef in our Prilla Dog Chum. Do not celebrate, it's a mere reprieve. Continue your production at all costs, our existence will not be a fleeting shadow. Imperative payment deadline reminder. Today marks the final opportunity to meet Tommy quota and avoid the wrath of our gentry overlords. By some miracle, we've scraped by this month, but the guillotine of punishment still looms overhead. Celebrate not, for our toils shall only intensify as we march into the abyss of another month. Yay.
Rule Britannia, Britannia rule the waves. Britons never, never, never shall be slaves. You need anything?
One heart.
Greetings, civilian.
Directions, apparently, because there's a door. I can't bloody see it. I mean, there's one behind her, but I don't think I can get over there. Ah, I see. Canning factory, yep, looks about right. War is mean. Yeah, pretty much. Wheelie bends might be a new object, but they're still subject to the same physics. How doing, Brad? You alright?
Hi, how are you?
Alright. I can help myself without getting into trouble. Oh, it has damage resistance. Not particularly attractive, but despite appearing to have a different colour out there, it defaults to the basic colour once you're actually in. You actually pick it up, which is interesting. Canna exceedingly canny. One morning we might just granny that a canna can anything that he can, but a canna can he? Yeah, there's a tongue twister, alright. Nice chair. Nice chaise.
It's no longer just a matter of principle. It's a matter of health and safety, of our rights. We demand machine maintenance, no more weekly amputations. We demand time off, at least one day a week. We demand fair wages, 3 tickets an hour. And other stuff too. We demand to be treated like real people. We're not just Mr. Handy's mindlessly stuffing tins of chum. We're flesh and blood and irradiated spirit stuffing tins of chum. But we're still real people with real needs. Like bathroom breaks. We demand those too. And if we don't get them, we'll strike. We'll throw down our tools and stuff tins no more. Fair treatment for fair work. Fair treatment for fair work.
Unless you want fair unemployment, get back to work.
Morning. Yes?
He won't talk, apparently, but I guess I'm assuming this fellow is a gentry chap, because apparently they're protesting and he's not down for it. Got a nice jacket, though.
You don't work for me. What are you doing on my factory floor?
Wandered in, heard the commotion, lots of the yelling around. Why didn't you mind your own business? I mean, I busted into his factory. It kind of is his business. Looking for work. What's all this yelling about?
And you rushed to the rescue? You could be just what I've been looking for. Speak to me in my office.
How are you doing,
I have
Courtney?
a business proposal for you.
Churchill.
thought you were a smart one. That's why I want to offer you a job.
Not stuffing tins of chum, listening, talk fast, I've got why on earth would I want to work here? Why on earth would I want to work here?
Work here? Definitely not. You're not Prilladog material. This job concerns Alan Calloway, the ne'er-do-well you heard earlier. He needs to be dealt with. He's bad for morale, not to mention my profits. But I can't touch him. His following among the rabble grows daily. He seems to have it out for me, personally. He verbally attacks me at every turn, and I've been at my wit's end all month. No idea what to do.
Maybe,
who but an avenging angel graced my doorstep?
Give him a pay rise.
What say you? Will you return this factory to peace?
Peaceful way, don't like the sound of what you're suggesting, considering gone, simple work for simple pay. Don't like the sound of what you're suggesting.
I've tried the peaceful approach. I bought him off. He just pocketed the tickets and kept on going. He's more money hungry than I am.
Promote him, tie his salary to sales goals. Oh, that's a bit cool. I don't think you see the whole picture. You just don't speak his language. Oh, crikey, not quite high enough on any of those. I mean... Something. Don't really want to go for violence, but I'd like to go for one of these, but obviously I can't. I'm not with any success. Really the way I'd like it. Yeah, wish my perception was higher right now. Oh well, I'll have to go for promoting him. It's the only non-violent option that I can actually pull off. Or I could back out and then possibly take some drugs and try it. Him. That'd do it. Prism will dip, but everything else will go up. And the stuff I really need would go up. Yeah, I think we're gonna get chemmed up a little bit.
I thought you were a smart one. That's why I want to offer you a job.
So far, so good, Connie, yeah. I'm thoroughly enjoying it.
Work here? Definitely not. You're not. This job concerns... He needs to be dealt, but I can't. If verbally... And then, what say you?
Don't like the idea of what you're suggesting.
He's more money hungry than I.
Right, so don't you think your employees will notice he's gone?
Not if I give him an extended holiday. Something you can help me with.
I'm not going down that road. Fine, apparently I do have to go with this.
That's brilliant. He'll change his tune in a heartbeat. I won't even have to pay him more than I already do if I make it regional sales goals. I can just give him the absolute worst regions, and no one would take his complaints seriously if I'm working with him. Bless you. I'm the hero, and he's the villain now. Follow me. You won't want to miss this show.
I kind of feel bad about that, but I didn't have a decent option. I mean, I hit him with the walking stick, but I dumped that. Come on then, buddy. Where are you going? You're to Womble. I get to be to Womble, but I have not been anywhere near Wimbledon. Well, that's quite cool. I wonder what the deal with that was. Unfortunately, I think it's removed my... Yeah, it has removed my armor. Little of it I currently have. £3 drop. Yeah. Snuck in indeed. Ultimate venture capitalist. I think I go quite that far.
Harvey, what do you want now?
Why, I've got good news for you. And I wanted everyone to hear this announcement.
What are you up to, Harvin?
I'm promoting you to Regional Manager. You now have the full authority to make changes that would affect regional sales. After all, you're receiving a share of the profits now. Your salary is now tied to our sales goals.
No, you can't.
You'll be in charge of regional sales in Bromley.
But they're landlocked.
Once you prove you can handle that responsibility, we'll look to add more territories. Oh, and don't forget, your pay's tied to sales goals, and we're a tad behind on those this quarter.
You heard Arvin. We need to meet those goals. That means ramping up the conveyor belt speed.
Oh dear.
I can't thank you enough for that stroke of brilliance. I'll double my profits off his lazy ass. That creativity deserves a reward.
It'd be worth it, because I don't like it.
Stop by any time.
Nice. I mean, I'd have gone and helped him, but he didn't give me the option to do that, so... Got a level, though. I definitely wanted one of those. 2 levels, apparently. Three perk points. So this is going to be a little different to you remember it. It's a weird hybrid of 3 and 4. There's training to add a perk point. And then we get into, you can see the stuff that I can't unlock, grayed out, and the fully illuminated stuff that I can. You can search for one. Oh, that's cool. And there's an option to hide ineligible perks. What would I like? Armor would be nice. We could take that. Pickpocket, rifleman, locksmith, awareness, night vision, toughness. Ticket collector. Buying and selling at vendors is better price. Persuading someone grants more XP. Nice. Lane wanderer. Don't know if this affects a dog. Attack dog. Your faithful canine companion can hold an enemy, giving you a greater chance to hit them with advance. That's worth having. Local leader. That's what it always has done. Vans. Still useless. Medic. Gun nut. Locksmith available. I should have locksmith somewhere, shouldn't I? Yeah, so I think it's going to be armor, locksmith, and probably gun nut for now. So I can start upgrading things when I get the opportunity. Nice. Very nice, eh, Connie? Very nice.
You down to trade?
Sure am. Keep that for now, I think.
Until next time.
Where's my friend? I'm going to chuck some stuff on him. Probably mostly junk for now. I suspect I'll be getting them over encumbered before long. They're doing surprisingly well there. Churchill can't carry anymore. Okay, cool. Fortunately, that means I can carry a lot more. Yeah. Chat updating a bit late there. Wishing got my on the side go. I haven't seen it. I should have to have a look. Well, it's a mod, not a game, so... You wouldn't expect massive changes.
A little too close for comfort, mate.
Calm down. Oh, what did you find, friend? Where are you? Nice. So where did he say? Down the road, past the bunker, past totally not Tesco's, and then ooh, my first stim pack. That's where we emerged from. That's the factory. Feel like I don't really know which route we came. That way, didn't we? I'm all a little thrown. On the right track, anyway. Oh, that's cool. Exactly the same as always, but with a new look to it. Typewriter, crikey. Yeah, if it's been mistaken for like a full game, that's not a bad thing for sure. At least from the perspective of the game, the quality of the mod. Looks like the Thames. I mean, to be fair, when you look at stuff in the distance, you can kind of tell it's not quite up to the quality it would be if it was an actual game, like even Fallout 4 on its launch. There's a little less stark difference between the two. But it's an amazing job they've done. With the word dog and suddenly I can't speak anymore. Stag meat is definitely not a bad replacement. Stick it with me sticky knife. That's right, Churchill. Have to use my crit in a minute. Cool. Oh, he's a big lad. And he fucked me up. This is normal difficulty, by the way, and I'm getting absolutely beaten up. Which is, yeah, I thought you'd appreciate that one, though. A testament to the challenge of the game. Yeah, definitely cool that it's free. I mean, mods generally are. Where's me dog? I'm getting fucking destroyed. Oh. Nah, I'd say it's harder than that actually, Brad. Like, hard in the vanilla game. I play on very hard in the vanilla game generally anyway, and it's still a walk in the park for me. I occasionally get killed, but not often. But yeah, I'm getting absolutely wrecked here. Interesting. I think anybody saw me nick that, so I'm getting into too much trouble. Whew, not dead yet. I need to find something that's going to heal me up. Purified water will. It probably won't do much for me leg though. Just not ideal. I'm going to be, yeah, I think that is my favourite wheel. Ah, it healed. Wonderful. Come on, start stabbing him! Ah! Oh, dear me. I don't have an option for a better weapon at the moment either, so... I really want to go down there and get that food and stuff so I don't... so I have some, you know, supplies and healing and stuff a bit more. But I'm attracting the attention of... dangerously deadly hounds. So I think I shall have to avoid it. Oh well, it is what it is. Struggles not having a good gun. Oh, any gun really, Flippers. I've got absolutely no firearms whatsoever. I've got my knife, and that's it. Ugh. I haven't even got any stim packs either. We're going to have to leave him to it. Got the sneaky option. Yeah, I don't think I'll be able to get particular. I mean, I might be able to sneak up there and get stuff. I did just quick save it, didn't I? So maybe we should try sneaky. Oh, my foot's gone to sleep. Nope, they're on to me. Crapsicles. Oh, not this fucker again. Possibly get some action points back at this point. It's the alpha that's the problem. I got fucked. Oi. Didn't you know how it in? Yep. I think this is time to file that under no. I'm curious what might be up there, but again, it's probably going to give me Turn me into dog food. Some more doggos down here. Whew. Not the ordinary ones that are the problem, it's the alpha, so... I'm hurt, but not critically right now, am I? XP gain for using cigarettes. Yeah. We're gonna chow down. I've become addicted to dog food. I apparently can't see where the details of that are, but how did I get addicted to dog food? Oh. iPad, yeah. A little bit more, ooh, this must be the bunker that I had to go past. Yeah, a little bit more low tech than that. Still, cool. Imperial Stout, that sounds good. Oof. You know the red boss model, yeah, they are pretty good. 308, 32, hypo, recon converted crude rifle, and a leather leg. Now we're talking. Alright, what's to do with this rifle? It fires. I've got one bullet for it. Basically, it's a recon scoped pipe rifle with a suppressor. New and interesting looking weapons. I only got one bullet for it, but it's better than nothing, slightly. Yeah, it comes on a utility belt, my attaboy. What does this do? Increases my damage. Interesting. So probably wants to be on 3, really. And that's the only one I've got. I'm not very far into it at all. I'm thoroughly enjoying it. As you can imagine, with it being very British instead of very American, the vibe is quite different, but it's also still kind of very Fallout at the same time. It's free, so assuming you already have Fallout 4 anyway. Oh, hello, there's a pack Brahmin there, which kind of implies there might be a trader somewhere around, but I don't see one. Yeah. Say, it's a lot of fun. I'm enjoying it. The big question really is how you feel about modding and that sort of thing, because it's the process is a tad on the involved side. If you're on Steam, it's quite the procedure to get the mod installed. If you're not on Steam and you've got the game on GOG, it's considerably easier. Yeah, I am very, very much enjoying it so far. And there is that as well, yeah. If you do want to pick it up on GOG, it's on sale at the moment. So it might change as time goes on, but... This is where I need to be, is over here somewhere. And see from the layout there, looks like the graphics and the design and everything is just really, really cool. Some screenshots. Have a good night, Caldron. In downtown Boston vibes. Yeah, there's definitely comparisons to downtown Boston. I mean, it's a city with a river through it, and the whole thing's based on Fallout 4, so... Some similarities are not surprising. I don't know what's in there, but I'm curious. And this is the way I need to go, apparently. Let's go. There we are. I have numerous questions. Yeah, it absolutely is Tesco. It's the same fucking logo. It's basically exactly the same as the Super Duper part in... Well, it's not exactly the same. It's very similar. Hey, Sparrow. Wanting to dive into this yourself? Don't blame you. Well, if it's of any assistance to you, I'm very early in the game. Well, the mod game thing. And I'll probably take tomorrow night off and be back to it on Monday. So, should give you some time to, or potentially give you some time to dive in if you want to. Yeah, I thought that might still be the case. Space in your inventory, but not actually useful. Boulders. I like the whole action for putting it away. It's kind of fun. It's not so great when it comes to pulling it out and it takes longer. I mean, it's a nice animation, but from a practical standpoint, it's kind of annoying. Although, yeah, the novelty I fear is going to wear off a little bit. Mushy peas! I'm very excited about mushy peas there, didn't I? I like that there's more greenery in this than there is in Fallout 4 as well. Regular Fallout 4. That teddy bear hasn't been modified. It's very true, guy. You're having the fun choice. Yeah, I am as well. Another game to watch out for, if this is something that you're curious about, incidentally, is Atomfall. And if you haven't looked it up, go look it up. There is a trailer for it that was announced back in June. It's a very British set and designed post-apocalyptic game. That's an actual game rather than a mod for Fallout 4. And there's a lot of visual similarity, unsurprisingly. Made by a British dev as well. This obviously is a British dev team too. Should be able to access this bus from the back, one would think, but apparently I cannot. The doors are shut. I don't actually recall London buses or the old school ones having doors on them. That's me being addicted to dog food, isn't it? We're going to change something, telling us how to... adding something so that we can see the status effects we're under will be helpful. Going to the next motorboat, it's called Can-Am. There are 2 wheels in the front, 1 in the back. Interesting. Yeah, it does sound fun. I think I might have seen something like that. Well, I've seen all manner of weird motorbike adjacent things in the past anyway. The hell is that dog food that's in that dog? Yeah, exactly, Gray. I'm wondering that myself. This looks a lot like the one in Fallout 4 in Lexington. No idea what might be waiting for me in here. Keep calm and carry on. Do very much approve. You know, you're not really in London though. There's not enough flyers for... Ooh, blowflies! There's not enough flyers for hookers in the phone boxes. That was grim. Historical documentary guy. Thankfully not.
Yeah.
Right. What am I doing? Could be better, could be worse. That's better. Lots of tin cans in here, which my impulse is to pick up, but carry weight is currently an issue. Nuka-Cola! Does it now? Why might it have been chained on the other side? I don't see a reason. See where? I don't see a reason. Come on, Churchill, you're in the way. Good bloke flies. Don't kill by blood flies. Okay. What have I got that might heal me? Might not get me addicted this time. We don't have much health right now, do I? Good place to come for steel and plastic. This, if you need it. Cool, got him. Stabby stabby. Holy Mary, Mother of Jesus Christ, that's huge. Nope. Sorry, Churchill, you're either going to have to get yourself out of there or your bloke mother food. Jesus Christ, that was huge. It's terrifying at all, no, not at all. Which terrifying is absolutely bleeding horrifying. In there. I'm going to very carefully not go in there. I put one bullet in its head and it made absolutely no impact at all, so... Also fell back down. So it started off looking exactly the same as it did in Fallout 4. Did not stay that way. Dog's box scared the shite out of me. I don't know. Nothing in there. Yeah, I'm hoping for no mutated house spiders, thank you. You're absolutely right, they are huge enough without the application of radiation. Unlock, freeze the door. I don't know that I want to do that. Going to do it anyway. Outbox, attention staff. Due to the ongoing rationing in the resource war, we're experiencing significant supply issues. Inform customers about potential shortages. Encourage responsible purchasing. Management actively working to secure essential supplies, but your cooperation and understanding during these challenging times are crucial. As rationing persists, we regret to inform you certain product categories are now limited per customer. Monitor inventory closely and prioritise restocking essential items. Notify management immediately if you encounter aggressive behaviour from customers due to shortages. Stay vigilant and thank you for your dedication. Critical shortages persist due to... Okay, that seems to be two different versions of the same thing. To managers, I regret to inform you I won't be able to come in today due to personal tragedy. My entire family was tragically killed in a blast and I am grappling with this devastating loss. I appreciate your understanding during a difficult time. I will notify management as soon as I am able to resume my duties. Until then, I appreciate your support and understanding. Goodbye. Yeah, that just sounds terrifying, Brad. Can't get that open right now. Begs the question, where's the freezer that I just unlocked? Ah, there's the monster. We'll come back later. Spectacles. Ion brew. They've killed it in this. With the little product twists like that are brilliant. Oh dear. It's kind of made my day, that, actually. Xion brew, nice. Oh dear me. Let's know what the Scottish make of that. Well, that was an interesting visit to Tesco. There was absolute hell within, and we will come back sometime when I'm equipped and capable of dealing with a bloat fly the size of a fucking... I don't even know what the fuck that was the size of, but it was huge. So far, I found one gun, one bullet, and I wasted it on that fucking thing and did nothing to it. Aha, Thameshaven. Speak to the Tommy Guard.
State your business, civilian.
Randeep. Looking for Thameshaven, could use medical help, looking for work, a bit lost. Looking for Thameshaven.
Really? Not many go looking for it, but each to their own, I guess. Thameshaven is under lockdown, from what we've been able to gather. They've barricaded themselves in. No one goes in or out. Seems their pest problem finally got out of control.
Where is it exactly?
Beneath us, in the flooded remains of Canada Water Station. Thames folk like to keep to themselves.
Why don't you help them? Who are they? Sebastian Gaunt tells me to visit. You heard of any secret underground labs? How do I get in? Why don't you help them?
Personally, I wouldn't mind helping them. Thames folk are folk just like you and me, but we just don't have the authorization. The orders from up top are clear. No interference with the Thames folk.
Who are they?
Mutants, children of the Thames. Some of my comrades call them sludge suckers, but never to their face. If you've never seen one, prepare yourself.
Ooh. Heard of any underground labs?
Can't say that I have. That's the sort of thing the Thames folk might know more about. Most of them have taken to living beneath the surface.
Sebastian Gaunt told me to visit them.
Gaunt, eh? I'd steer clear of him. He's a wanted man in these parts, though I hear he's a friend of the Thames folk.
Yeah, not popular with the Tommies, I'm sure, that guy. So how do I get in?
Just to be clear, I don't advise doing this unless absolutely necessary.
Give me your gun.
They've barricaded the main entrance. You'll have to go in the long way round, through the south entrance. Find their leader, Rachel Hall. Good luck. You'd have to be insane to take on the Tommies.
So it is there. He might let me past. What's going on here? Must be the back area of... Dog box scares the crap out of me. Oh, we found a hat. I can't make him wear it, unfortunately. Where did he say he was? Canada something. On the bridges there, we started out. Canada water there. So we're just here south of the river. Okay. Thought we might be south of the river. If I'd really put my brain to it, I might have clocked and actually worked it out properly, mightn't I? I didn't know the fact that the river was north of me. At the time already. Crikey. Really want to know a bit more about the significance of this Mind the Gap. I'm sure we'll find out. Well, yeah, that spells it out, doesn't it? There we go. What we got here? This looks like a bus stop, eh? Canada water. Odd, okay. Must be the south entrance, and this must be the north then. Though you'd think they'd be a bit further apart, to be honest. I do love that you can get in the buses now and poke around and find stuff. There's Tower Bridge. And again, that really is where it starts to look more moddy and less AAA, because like the cut-off and the quality and the distance. I mean, there's the games, Fallout, etc. They're now famous for having the greatest odds, but woo, the Thames is highly irradiated. Nearly burnt my toes off. I should have anticipated that, really, shouldn't I? Oh yeah. Ha 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 ha, Steve. Well, I'll be more worried about the shit and other stuff in it rather than rats, but... Oh, cool. Seen a poop. Cleaner than real life. Well, yeah, a lot of the bacteria and stuff might have died due to extreme radiation. Can't do anything with that. It's obviously meant to lower the bridge, but obviously not right now. Well, I don't know how cleaning the Thames up, but public ownership can't be any worse than the fucking joke that's going on at the moment. At least it might be cheaper, maybe. Well, depending on how one looks at it, I suppose. Music's good. Spooky. Definite spooky vibes. Gee, London does have its spooky, to say the least. Not so much in the big obvious tourist areas, usually, with a few exceptions obviously. But once you start getting off the beaten path a tiny little bit more. Property, no trespassing. Armor bench, nice. You fish in the crapper, and you can sit on the toilet. Well, can I upgrade that? I could. I've got enough adhesive to do anything else with it. Change the colour of it. Standard blue coat, yellow coat. Okay. Armour it, but not yet. Boy's still listed in the same way, despite the fact it's not Pip-Boy anymore. What we'll do then, we'll go for a girded leather left leg. Some slight protective upgrades. My hunger, or is that dog food withdrawal? I'm pretty sure that's the dog food withdrawal. I haven't got survival mode on, so hunger is not an issue, I don't think. This will be relevant later. Cool, but I think it'll be relevant later. Right. It is way past time for one evening to call it, I think. So, I will hit that about there. Whew. It being 11:30 and all. That is very, very cool. Why would flying water be radiated? That is a good question. If it is flying, of course. It may not be flying very well at all. Generally, most water in Fallout is irradiated. The rivers in Fallout 4 are irradiated, like a river that runs through Boston. I have no idea what it might be called. 'Cause there's one big old river in the map, isn't there? And that is irradiated. Yeah, I think they basically all are, aren't they? But I guess, yeah, probably doesn't bear too much close thought. Yeah, it seems good so far. No crashes at all, which is great. No major issues at all. A few slowdowns with FPS, but that's about it. We need something added to the Totally Not a Pip-Boy to explain so you can see what effects you've got on you, like addictions and stuff. Because I'm sure that's supposed to be there, but it's not at the moment. So, yeah, that's a whole thing. But otherwise, yeah, quite cool. Looking forward to diving back into this. We'll do that on Monday. Oh, speaking of, I have updates on my scheduling for next week. We're going to do Fallout London on Monday. Then I will be off on Tuesday. We'll see about Wednesday. Depends how tired I am. And then we'll have Thursday, Friday. So Wednesday or Thursday will be Fallout 76. And then Friday of next week will probably be Stalker. So that's kind of where we're at the moment, I think. We'll see how things go. I am well underway on a new camp build for Fallout 76 specifically in this case. So that should be up on Monday as well, which is the next plan. And I did have a plan to do a PTS related video, but that's not going to happen for a bit because stuff I was going to cover, half of it's been taken down because PTS reasons. So we'll see what happens with that as and when it happens. But yeah, so far I'm enjoying this. I'm having a lot of fun with it. Yeah, unexpected but fun. Definitely quite happy. Anyway, folks, thank you all for hanging out. Hope you've had fun. Yeah, we'll dive back in on Monday, which should be cool. I'm going to take tomorrow and chill. I might even dive back in a little bit tomorrow on my own time and just grab some footage from the stuff we've covered already. Sort of run through at least some of it, so I've got a little bit of B-roll of it. Because if I make a video on this, well, it'll only be a short video, but yeah, definitely something to think about anyway for the next few days. Anyway, folks, thank you for hanging out. Do hope you enjoyed. As I say, likes, subs, social media links, merch store, all that sort of stuff down below. Notification bell if you want to catch the next stream. Definitely going to be in this. These are going on their own playlist as well. So if you miss one, you want to catch up, or you want to watch it again, or whatever, then the opportunity's there. That's going to be available to catch. I'll make sure this is up as its own standalone thing. Hopefully soon, maybe later if I have copyright issues, which hopefully I won't, but we'll see. But as soon as I get that up, that'll be up. So yeah, you should be able to find it. Live tab for first episodes as usual, and then subsequent ones will be on playlist. So yeah, very, very cool. But anyway, folks, that's really, really fun. Definitely enjoying this. So thank you all for hanging out. As always, you know where all the buttons are, as I say. Channel memberships, did I mention those? Don't know. Check that out if you haven't and you want to. And yeah, we'll dive back in on Monday, which should be fun. So, till then, enjoy the rest of your weekend. Thank you for hanging out for this slightly unscheduled, but not terribly surprising, I think. Little session for Fallout London. It's been cool. So, yeah, all information about, well, some information about the mod down below, and you can follow it through to the website if you want to as well. So, until next time, I'll see you in a couple of days, around about 8 o'clock on Monday. Have a good one, folks. Night.